beautiful people, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. I know it seems a little weird. I'm starting this video off in the car. Now I forgot to film an intro, that's why I'm peeking in to say hi. It's a few days later, but I just wanted to say this vlog is basically us taking you along the journey, as always, a little day in the life, except this is a little bit different because Gabbana is giving birth today. So let's see how my morning started, besties. Good morning, besties. I literally just woke up. We were gonna try to wait for Gabbana to go to the vet tomorrow, but I can tell she's entering labor. She's starting to be uncomfortable, pants a lot. So I'm gonna hop in the shower and I'll be back once I'm ready. Alrighty, ignore Mocha. She's excited to be awake. Open up our blinds, let some daylight in here. Good morning, Ugg! Good morning, Ugg! Good morning! I'm just collecting a few empty food bowls from dinner. I think this might be the only one. I always get asked why Oki doesn't sleep with us yet. As you guys can see, she has a little pee-pee on her pad. So I gotta wait until she's old enough to hold her potty throughout the day. But I'm gonna clean her cage. Alright, besties. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm about to do the dishes. There's just a few in here and I want to come back to pure peacefulness. So I'm gonna knock out these dishes really quick. And then I already cleaned up Mocha's cage. I just have to give her a new clean blankie. Her toys are right here, so I'll just stick those suckers right in. They're all eating a little bit of breakfast right now and then drinking some water. I just gave them some water. Everybody except Gabbana because she is in labor and she's going to be going through a C-section right now. Literally in less than an hour we're going to be leaving. I'm trying to be quick. But yeah, she stopped eating last night at around, to be honest, 9 p.m. Usually I like to have them stop eating at 7. But like I said, I was going to try to hold her off until tomorrow. But yeah, Mama can't wait. She's ready to go in. Babies are ready to come out. So we're going to be taking her very soon. So I'm gonna wash up the doggy bowls and I will be back to feed the puppies. And also I gotta clean up T's cage. I am exhausted. I thought I was gonna be able to sleep in today for the last time, but you know, things don't go according to our schedule. It is all about the fur baby schedule. And Gabbana said, I'm ready today, Mom. So I do have to get a lot of things done today too before the babies come. So I'm thinking while she's at her C-section, hopefully I can get some things finished. All right, dishwasher activated. I'm gonna clean out the sink really quick. Similar to Mocha. T cannot sleep with us yet because he still goes pee-pee on the floor or on his pad. Refueling up the doggies' water. I'm gonna put this to boil and then we're gonna feed the puppies. Bada bing, bada boom. Alrighty, let's serve up the babies. My man did this, so see if it's soft enough. Yeah. So the big puppies are only on a softened kibble now, which makes things a bit easier. No more puppy mush. Cage is all nice and clean. T's area is nice and clean. Having your breakfast, Papa? Good. This is a little bit random and also why am I showing you guys, but every time I leave the house I like to turn on all of the fans for some reason in case the air conditioning turns off. I know that I will have fans and usually I turn on our little portable AC unit as well in case there's an emergency for some reason and it's off. We have a little backup AC. I bought all of this glass. These are glass little juice jugs. All this stuff to organize my fridge. So hopefully I can get to this today before the babies come. I got a honey baked ham roasting in the sunlight. I just cannot. Are you cozy, my love? Are you basking in the sunlight? Oh my gosh, he is warm and chunky. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, Amy. What are you up to, Angel? You're too tired to get up yet? That's okay. You stay on the couch. You stay on the couch. This is Gemma's like safe haven. She sleeps on the couch 24/7. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, let me get to this really quick. Hi, muffins. Are you guys ready to see what I deal with every night or every morning? Let me show you guys. Oh no, we're dirty. Yeah, we gotta clean all this up. Okay, good morning, good morning. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, breakfast is down. Papa, go ahead, puppy. Here you go, mama. Here you go, papa. Baby, go ahead, mommy, eat, baby. Good girl. Silence. Okay, so now that the babies are eating, of course, I have to detail and clean up their little space. They are going to be rooming with the new puppies. So luckily, the new puppies will be in the incubators. We're going to turn that on. And again, luckily, I cleaned that out nice and clean before I put it away and like shut it off. So I just have to put a blanket, set the heater on, and yeah, clean up the babies a bit. And if you guys are wondering where little Porky is, we're down to 3 puppies. Little Porky did go home with my mom. That's actually going to be his forever home. So yeah, she took him a little bit early. We never do this for clients, but because she's my mom, I very much trust her and I go there often. So I know he's going to be in good hands and well taken care of. She knows the whole rundown about how to take care of him. And the reason I did that is because Coco also went home and I wanted Coco to have one of her babies with her at her house. So I'm down to 3 babies. We're gonna clean up and I'll be back once it's done. I also like to open this up and give them some fresh sunlight. Wonderful. Look at these little hogs. My goodness. Oh my gosh. These aren't even supposed to get dirty. You guys, I put pads on these. I just can't even believe how filthy they made it this morning. It's okay. Mommy will clean it. I also observe all toys for poo-poo. And when it's like this, they obviously have to be washed before they get them again. I do want to point out the fact that their room does not get this dirty throughout the day. So obviously I'm awake to clean everything up throughout, but obviously they don't wake up in the night anymore. So I wake up to a disaster from all night. Alright, and just like this, their room is clean, so I'm going to put their washable pads down, some more pads, and then we'll put their bed and blankie. Oh, this is nice. Can I have, thank you, can I have my slipper? Alright, she's nice and clean. I'm going to put down some toys. More. Alright, cleaning them up with a warm microfiber. Hi, baby. Good mornings. Good mornings. You're dirty. Look at your bum bum. Okay. All right, you're off to your room. Thank you. All right, I got the next little tater tot. Hump of us. What's up, Tandy? Okay, he's off to his room. Okay, last one is little Miss Sissy. Hi, baby. Clean up your pretty white face. Teddy, Mommy can't hold you right now, Teddy. I'm sorry, honey. All right, little Miss Brulee Muffin is off to her room. Mama, are you gonna let me talk, Papa? Hey, I can't hold you right now, honey. I can't. I have to finish cleaning up your room, my loves. Okay, I'll be back. Give me a second. This is what it has came to for now. I gotta hold one baby. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch off, guys. Oh, my heart. Mommy has one hand, my loves. I'm just sweeping up the room now, all their doggy food. Hi, baby. Oh, baby. Can you give Mommy a second? Can you give Mommy a second? I don't understand what it is because they don't cry for my boyfriend like this when he's in here. It's just me. Okay, honey bunches. My love. Alright, so I just washed their little water bowls. I'm going to fill it up with some water bottles and I will give them their water. And then we're just gonna mop up the dog room and turn on the incubator. And I just gotta sweep and mop the house and I'm out of here. Here's water. Mommy brought water. Of course, I spilled the entire thing as I put it down. It's okay. Boom. Besties now see why I need a coffee from Starbucks every single day. Okay, detergent. I'm washing lots of doggy blankets right now. I feel like that's the only thing I ever wash. Doggy blankets, the washable pads. I also wash their little toys if they have, like, you know, poo-poo on them. So in all of this goes. And then I'm also washing a cover to one of our dog beds. Perfect. Turn that on. Okay, so I'm almost ready to leave. Like I said, I just have to mop up the dog room, put a doggy liner into the incubator. So on top of that, I just like to go in with a doggy blanket, and then I'll put one more potty pad. And then I need another doggy blanket because I'm gonna be setting up Gabbana's bed for in there. Gabbana doesn't like to sleep in there with the baby. She prefers to sleep in our bed. So this is just to feed the puppies, and then she'll be transported into our room after each feeding. All right, so as you guys could see, we have the little blankie. I have a pad underneath that, and then a few more layers of like cotton. So now I'm going to be popping on that final layer of potty pad. Okay, looks perfect. I'm gonna shut this baby up and turn her on. Perfect. And then the temperature, I'm gonna need this sucker at like 88. We need a fresh hand sanitizer. I'm gonna scrub down their food mat. A little bit of this. Okay, trash is being taken out of here. Funny. Of course, I've got to disinfect the floors in here now that we've swept up all the food and picked up everything. All right, I'm just gonna spray a little disinfectant in here. Not too much because the babies are in here. And I know this is not good for dogs, you guys, but I have to use this with the puppies first, you know, few weeks. All right, besties, you guys know the drill. I'm gonna be sweeping up the rest of the house, mopping the rest of the house, and then we can get out of here. Okay, and now I'm just mopping up the rest of the house, besties. Literally one more minute and I'm out of here. My goodness, I'm already so exhausted. All right, the dog room is all prepared. This is gonna be Gabbana's bed where she will do her feedings. Incubator is getting nice and warmed up. All right, besties, we're out of here. Bye, tater tots. All right, besties, I look like total garbage. Okay, I've been cleaning all morning. I was not expecting to do this today. Otherwise, I probably would have like planned and woke up early. But Gabbana woke us up a little early. You ready, mama? Look at her, she's ready. Ani loves people, so she's definitely getting herself worked up, like seeing everyone right here right now, which is stressing me out because she's already panting because she's going into labor. So I'm like, calm down, mamacita. Look at my baby. So you guys, this is actually Gabbana's last litter. My little mama is gonna be retired after this one. I'm so excited for her. She's gonna be having a wonderful little vacation after her baby. Oh, Kiki. Oh, baby. You're so beautiful, mama. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. I'm so nervous. All right, besties. So from here, we're just going to be driving over to the vet. Hopefully the line isn't too long because it's a little late this morning. It's about 10:30 right now. So I'll keep you guys updated. Right, so we just got here. There's no wait. Well, there is a little tiny wait, but they're gonna take us back to the room. My man says, hey, besties. So I'm gonna take her to the room and my man's gonna park, and then I'll talk to you guys once we get in there. My baby. The room, waiting. I have Gabbana right next to me. She's kind of freaking out because, you know, she could hear dogs and stuff crying. And she's like so friendly. She loves dogs, she loves people, so she's getting worked up. But we're just waiting for the doctor to come in and check her. I'm gonna drop my baby off. I believe I dropped her off for 4 hours, so I will update you guys once I pay and when we leave.
Okay, 2 signatures. First one is...
All right, $6.90 for the C-section. We also paid $45 for a nail trim, but we'll be back in 3 hours. All right, besties, so I just dropped off my little baby Cabana. They took her back. They basically said to pick her up in about 3 hours. So the time right now is, I think, like 11:30 or 11:15. So we'll be picking her up at 2:30. And I do have a few things that I want to get done before the babies arrive. So I definitely know that I need to go to the grocery store and get some groceries because I know we're going to be housebound for a little while. I also need to get some baby wipes from Target. We need to get something to eat because I'm starving, and I need to pick up some cholesterol gel for the puppies. You guys know my routine. When I have newborn puppies, for the first 2 to 3 weeks of life, I like to give them cholesterol gel. If you guys don't know what cholesterol is, it's basically the little substance that comes out of the mom's chi-chis before the milk comes out, and it gives the puppies all the essential vitamins and minerals that they need to grow and be healthy. I like to just buy the cholesterol, that way they can have a little bit extra, and I know for sure they're getting all their vitamins and minerals. So that's my little list. I also have to restock the fridge. Do you guys think I could do all this in 3 hours? This is why I'm glad that I did everything before I left today, like all my cleaning. Otherwise I would have been screwed. So we're gonna go ahead and go figure all this out. Hopefully we can do it all before, and I will be back with the next thing that we do. By the way, we got our little receipt. The total was $6.90. I go to Dr. Butchko in Riverside. That's really the only place that I've trust. I've been to one other place called SoCal Canine, and they did an awful job. They did an awful job with her stitches. They did an awful job with just everything. I'm not trying to be mean, but if you guys have puppies ever, I definitely don't recommend going to them. I like to put my fur babies' health and, you know, prioritize my baby's well-being before anything else, whether it's cheaper or whatever. I much rather pay a little bit more and have her in really good hands. So I definitely recommend Dr. Butchko in Riverside on Mission Avenue. It was $6.90. They're going to give me antibiotics. They're going to give me an antibiotic powder for her stitches, some gauze to clean the stitches. She also gets pain meds, and they just take really good care of her. I know that she's in good hands. I did also pay an extra, I think it was $45 for a nail trim and cauterize. You guys know my fur babies do not like when I touch their paws, especially Cabana, especially Cabana. So we got the nail trim on there as well. That's why it's $6.90. Usually I believe it's probably like $6.50. It's a little extra because we're cauterizing her nails really short, and I'm so excited for her little mani-pedi. All right, we're at Target to get the wipes, and we need a Starbucks. Literally my favorite one. I think the girl that is working right now makes amazing drinks. Like every time I come here, I look for her because she makes them with so much love. So I hope she's here. You guys, look how beautiful she makes them. Every single time, she just makes them so perfect. I can't. All right, you guys know the routine. We like to get baby wipes. The fragrance-free ones are good. And I like the Up and Up brand. They're not too dry. And we'll just stick these in the wipe warmer. Ugh. When we get home, we also needed some toothpaste, so I just got some toothpaste too. All right, besties, so we're gonna leave. We got our wipes, we got our Starbucks, we got our toothpaste. Now we're gonna move on to the next thing. First, I'm done because everywhere we go, he has to try out every single chair, no matter where we are. Every fucking chair. Put
Not
it
the
back.
right one.
Put it back now. Little OOTD moment. Oh my gosh, I can't. All right, besties, so next thing on the list was to get some lunch. We went through Taco Bell really quick because we only have like an hour and a half left. So we're gonna eat quick, and then we're gonna go to Tractor Supply and get some cholesterol gel. I'm trying that new dipping taco.
It's not it though, because
yeah, but they didn't
it
have
has
the
no
beef.
birra.
Okay, they didn't have the shredded beef, so they just did like the regular ground beef. Looks pretty good though, honestly. And then it comes with
Put sauce in it.
no, like this little sauce to dip it in, which I think is just their Taco Bell sauce, huh?
Looks really good though.
Oh, that smells good. That does not smell like the Taco Bell sauce.
Let me see.
Yeah, can you hold
Is that like enchilada sauce?
it? Smells like it.
Oh.
Babe! Let me dunk this in there. Alright, let me give you guys a taste test. Even though it's not legit, because I need the road. What is it?
It's nasty.
Shredded beef?
That ain't it.
This is good.
What?
But the sauce is right.
Yeah, the sauce is trash.
The sauce just tastes like the Taco Bell like brown sauce. Whoa.
You bite it,
This is good.
you know when you bite it, the cheese smacks you in the lip, like a little.
That's good.
That's good. What kind of tortilla they use?
Not you staring at. right, besties, so my man just ran into Tractor and we picked up the colostrum gel. Love this. You absolutely need this if you're gonna have puppies. All right, besties, so I just got back. We have to leave literally in about 15 minutes. So we're gonna take all the fur babies out so they could go potty. As you guys can hear, Oak is so upset that she's been in there morning time. So yeah, we're gonna take all the babies out so they could go potty. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put everybody back away just until we come back with the babies, and then I'll let everybody do their thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and load up the wipe warmer. That way the wipes could be nice and warm by the time I get back, and taking out the babies. All right, sorry besties, I just woke up the puppies, so if you hear the screaming, it's because I woke them up. I just filled up the wipe warmer, and I'm gonna shut this, and it is powered on. All right, I also restocked the wipe drawer. I had to come and sit with them for a minute so they can get some love in because they're upset. I haven't been able to play with them at all this morning. Oh, babies. I'm sorry. Hi, monkeys. Hi, my love. Hi, my loves. Cuddling with mommy. Don't worry. Mommy's not going to forget about you guys. No, I'm not. I love my little tater tots. I also just changed up their little potty pads so they're nice and fresh and clean. I told you guys it's much easier to maintain the little doggy nursery area during the day. It's just during the night that it gets super dirty. Hi, my loves. Oh my goodness, you guys. You guys, look how needy Teddy is. Like, he's in my lap, but I'm not holding him, so it's not close enough. By the way, I'm so embarrassed that this whole entire vlog, I basically have no makeup on. Like, bitch, I just did not have the time today. I definitely planned on glamming and, like, looking decent for you guys. So, I'm sorry. Look. Honey, mommy's seeing you right here, baby. It's okay. Oh, goodness. You need mommy to hold you? I can't. All right, mommy hold you. Mommy hold you. Yes, mommy hold you. Oh, thank you, puppy. Oh, thank you. Can you mommy kisses? You want to bite my finger? Of course. What's wrong, beautiful? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, my. What's wrong, baby? I just held you, Papa. I gotta give the others love, too. You have to share your mama, okay? You have to share your mama. Not the bracelet. Not the bracelet. Not mommy's bracelet. And then I got someone tugging over here on my strings. Be careful, my love. I don't want you to choke. All right, bestie. So we're on our way to pick up my Gabbana and the babies. We're supposed to be there at 2:30. It's like 2:20, and we're about like 15 minutes away. But of course, on the freeway, I think there's a fire. Oh my god. I hope all the animals and people are safe. Oh my god, is it on the freeway? Oh my gosh, I can't. We're driving past it. Is that a hose? Oh wow, look at them. How is it all on fire? That's honestly crazy. Look at the water. What? How random. What in the world happened? Oh my gosh, you guys. The nerves are nerving. Like, it's literally right across the street. We're just getting gas. That way, when we get the babies in the car in Gabbana, we could just haul home and, you know, unload them, do their little feeding, and stick them in the incubator. Gabbana's gonna still be under the effects of anesthesia for about 24 hours. Obviously, she's gonna be like, you know, here, she's gonna be a little bit out of it. So we want to just get home right away. And of course, it's very hot, so it's just important that we just get home fast as we can. But you guys, I am so anxious. I'm so nervous. I'm just hoping for all healthy puppies. I don't care how many, the genders. I just want healthy babies, and most importantly, I want my Gabbana to be healthy and comfortable and, you know, just in a great position. I don't want her to be like jeopardized or health or anything like that. It's just nerve-wracking because, you know, I'm her mommy, so I just get so anxious. Oh my gosh. They would have called me if anything went wrong, but it's still nerve-wracking. And especially, I'm like a worry wart. I worry about everything. Like, I seen those flames on the freeway and I'm like, oh my god, do you think it could be at the vet? And my man's like, no, we're not even by the vet. It's fine. Like, it's not her. So it's the anxiety. I am gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm so nervous. And then they have you like waiting here for like 15 to 20 minutes, and it's just the worst time ever to just sit. He wants to find his good angle. He said
Wait, go back.
Let's find it. Maybe this is your good side.
This is my go.
I want to record to get our reaction. Did you make this yet? I'm scared. You guys need to guess how many puppies we had. Boys, girls, comment down below right now. We're about to find out. And obviously we'll let you guys know. And then the winner gets a $5 Starbucks gift card.
A couple medications, and I have a couple things to go over with you guys. Have you guys seen Kirsty's sections before?
Yeah.
Perfect. So just the basic review. Then first is going to be pain medication, Doxydil, half a tablet every 24 hours. It's going to last you about 2 days. Next, we're sending you guys home with amoxicillin 500, your antibiotic, one of these every 12 hours, starting tomorrow for both of these. We're also sending you guys home with an antibiotic powder, neomycin, as well as gauze for her incision area. You guys could do that 2 to 3 times a day.
We got all of the meds and the antibiotic powder. You guys know I told you guys earlier we get a pain med, antibiotic, and antibiotic powder. All right, besties, grand reveal. We have 2 girls and 3 boys. And you guys, you know what's crazy is there's a Miss Chai / a Brulee baby in here. Literally, I don't know what it is with Gabbana, but she always has
Gemma's jeans.
Look who's back in the car. Hola, Kiki. Oh, mommy miss you, baby. Hi, beautiful. You okay, baby? You okay? Hola, Kiki. Oh, my precious baby. She's a little out of it. So we're gonna head home, latch the baby so they could get their first meal, and then I'll come back. All right, little tater tots, look at them. Oh, they're hungry. Almost home, my loves. All right, besties, so I just got home. I have some tater tots that are awake. The tater tots need to eat their lunch, and then also these babies have to eat their first meal. So I think we're gonna feed these puppies first, and then my man will probably double team and feed these babies. My loves, hi, my loves, hi. They are so teeny wee. Look at them. Okay, their first meal. Oh my goodness, these ones are farting it up and eating too. Their little lunch. Are you making a mess? Of course, we got a mama bear check. She's so happy that her babies are eating. She wanted to meet them so bad. All right, so I showed you guys we have a pad, and then right under the pad, right above the blanket, we have these gloves that are filled with warm water. You just have a few sporadically around here to create little lumps and some warmth. I feel like Mama's Chi-Chi. All right, besties, this is a little male. We're making him go potties. They all ate so good. You ready to go sleepies, little guy? Okay, so this is boy number 1. Look how handsome in full. Oh my goodness, this is girl 1. Look how precious. She's gonna go off into the incubator. All right, besties, this is female number 2. My goodness. All right, besties, this is boy number 2. Don't mind, they have a little bit of colostrum gel in their mouth still, but so handsome. All right, besties, this is boy number 3. He's a lilac full suit, the only one from the litter. Look how handsome he is. How did your first feeding go, baby? Was it so good, Mama? Good girl. I swear, Gabbana loves being a mommy. All right, besties, so you can't quite tell because the babies are in the little incubator. I'll show you guys them up close, but they're all put away and fed. Now I'm just gonna do Gabbana's little antibiotic powder for her stitches, and then I'm probably gonna get ready. All right, so I just put on her little antibiotic powder to her little stitches. Now she's probably gonna take a nap and go to sleep for a bit. Oh, baby. All right, besties, so we have the little babies in their incubator. They're gonna get snug like a bug and take a little nap. I will be back in here in 2 hours. Alright besties, so we fed the puppies, both sets of puppies. I did my glam. We literally ran across the street 2 minutes away from the house. We're gonna get a few things for the fridge because I did not have time while Gabbana was in her C-section, and then we're gonna head right back home. Alright, so we got everything for dinner, and then also my little fridge restock. We had a restock on all of our drinks. I just fed the big fur babies. The puppies ate, well, both sets of puppies ate, and I did restock my fridge. So let me show you guys really quick a sneak peek. So this is mainly like drinks, fruits, and veggies, but this is my fridge, nice and restocked. So the sopita is cooking. I have a super easy dinner tonight because we had the puppies today, so I just made sopita and my man grilled up some steaks. Besties, I forgot to show you guys how our plates turned out, but this was the cheesy sopita that I made. There's like no more steak, but we have this as well. All right, besties, so I'm just gonna be putting away that sopita, and then I'm gonna take a shower, and then by that time, it'll be time to feed the puppies again. The big puppies and the small ones. So the small ones eat every 2 hours, and the bigger puppies eat 3 times a day. They eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So as soon as I hop out of the shower, take my makeup off, wash my face, then I'll be back to feed the puppies, and then I'm gonna end my routine. No idea why you guys even like these videos. I swear I do the same thing every single time. I feel like my life is boring and so repetitive, but you guys always ask me to film them. So I'm gonna put the sopita away. Okay, and then the last thing, there's a few tiny pieces of steak. I know I probably shouldn't save it, but I don't waste food, so I'm gonna put it in here. You guys also always ask me what I do with leftovers. Girl, we eat them in this house. Okay, I'm just wiping down the counter before I go for my shower. Right, I got the big puppy's food. I'm gonna just leave here for now. And now I'm gonna go shower, besties. Alright, besties, so I'm out of the shower. I'm in my jammies. My face is nice and clean. I feel so much better. I'm gonna go ahead and be plating up the puppies kibble. Of course, I'm talking about the bigger puppies. I'm gonna have to come up with a name for those ones versus the new puppies. But anyways, I'm just gonna serve them up some softened kibble. They're now on softened kibble. I think I told you guys that earlier, but they're gonna eat their little dinner, and while they eat their dinner, I'm going to attempt to feed the new babies as well. I wanna give them a good amount too, so they can be nice and stuffed throughout the night. Perfect. So before I go to the dog room, I'm probably gonna watch Love Island while I feed them. But anyway, before I do that, I'm gonna get myself something to drink. I'm thirsty. Okay, T loves ice, so watch him bark because I'm gonna be breaking up some ice. Okay, mommy, give me some. You want a QB? Want a QB? Okay, hold on, Aki. I'll show you guys. I want to show you guys him. All right, so ice, of course. Next, of course, my vitamin water. So my tea, I gave him an ice cube. All right, besties, let's go feed some babies. Here's another one. All right, the tater tots are eating their dinner. All right, besties, look how strong these babies are. This is day 1, and they're all latching so good. They're eating amazing. I don't want to knock on wood, but they're all doing so great so far. You definitely want to make sure that you have a bulb syringe, or they make electronic ones as well. This does the job though for us. We've been doing this for a long time. That way, if anyone starts aspirating or they get milk by their nose, you can just suction it right out so they don't get pneumonia. Also, a little Gabbana update. She's doing good. She's still under anesthesia. She's getting through it. Her mama bear. Yeah, she's such a great mama. What are you tater tots up to? What are you guys up to? So this is them now. I'm assuming you guys finished eating. All right, mama's gonna finish up over here with the babies. Me and my man are like freestyling back and forth with each other. I'm dead. But anyways, I am just cleaning up the little baby's booties. You guys know how to make them go potty. We are back to the wipe method. I feel like we just stopped this with the other babies, even though it's been a little while. So we're back to this, you know, just making them go potty, pee pee poo poo. And then from here, I'm gonna show you guys what I do. So before they head off into the incubator, I just take the bulb syringe and I'm just gonna make sure that their nostrils are clean and that they don't have any phlegm, milk, or anything like that in there. One more. Good job, my love. Okay, and he's off to the incubator. All right, I got the next little tater tot. This is a boy again. So I have a few names already. Hello, Teddy. Love you. It's funny because one of us has to entertain the little babies while the other one is entertaining the new babies. So we're still trying to get used to the new schedule, but hopefully they don't wake up too much when we wake up in the night. I'm hoping so. Let me see. I have 2 names picked out, you guys, for both of the girls. I have one name picked out for this little guy that I'm holding right now. I'll tell you guys right now.
Coco Melon.
No. Okay, so this little guy's name is either gonna be Plankton or I like Curious George. Man doesn't like Curious George. I feel like Curious George is perfect for him. His name is Curious George. So the next little tater tot, I have a female, and this little girl's name is Donut. So everybody meet Donut. This is gonna be our last litter for at least like 7 to 8 months. So I'm trying to absorb all this cute puppiness while I can. But this is also the first time we've ever had 2 litters at once. Like we've never done that before. Usually it just works out perfect to where we only have 1 at a time. But this is the first time where we have 2. My loves, are you guys playing nice with each other? Are you guys being mean? Ooh, I'm gonna bulb syringe her nose just like all the other babies. Let me see my love. Yep. All right, Donut is off to bed. What's wrong, my love butt? Now, these 2 boys I don't have names for yet. I'm just waiting for something to come to me. Nothing has came to me yet, but I want something cutie patootie. I don't want something like real manly or like something my man would pick. I just want it to be real cute, cutie and kind of not girly, but you know, just adorable, like really cuteness. Let me see my love. Let me see my love. Okay, this little cutie booty's off to bed. Okay, and this is the last baby. This is the other female, and her name is Meringue. Miss Meringue. All right, let me see your nose, my love. Your nose, your nose. Perfect. One more time over here. One more time. Perfect. Good night, Miss Meringue. She didn't like that. You all right, Mama? I know the angle's all messed up because I don't have you guys on my tripod right now, but the last thing I do before I go lay into bed, I'm so excited, is we're going to put some more antibiotic powder on Gabbana's stitches. I'm just going to be starting off by putting some antibiotic powder on Gabbana's stitches. Again, I have to do this every time I do a feeding for her, just to make sure that her stitches don't get infected and that they stay very dry. Oh my gosh, the phone is moving. I did not forget about her antibiotics. She starts her antibiotic and her pain meds tomorrow morning, and she's not allowed to eat breakfast tonight or drink very much water at all, very small amounts. So we're just going to start all of that tomorrow morning. She's probably going to sleep most of the time anyways during feedings and whatnot. I make sure to really not be afraid to pack it on there. We successfully made it to bed. So I have Kashi. Keem is sleeping on the floor in here next to us. And usually Gabbana sleeps with us, but I think it's going to be a few nights until she does because she's still in anesthesia and she'd rather sleep in there for now, but she'll probably make her way in bed with us too. Good night, besties. We got to be up in 2 hours, so it's time for us to go to bed. All right, besties, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Make sure to give this video a big like, comment down below, and I will see you guys soon. Wish me luck.